வங்க கடல் கடைந்த மாதவனை கேசவனை திங்கள் திருமுகத்து செய்யிழையார் சென்றிறைஞ்சி அங்கப்பறை கொண்ட வாற்றை அணி புதுவை பைங்கமலத் தந்தெறியல் பட்டர்பிரான் கோதை சொன்ன சங்கத் தமிழ் மாலை 30 தப்பாமே இங்கி பகை சுரைப்பார் 2 மால்வரை தோள் செங்கன் திருமுகத்து செல்வத் திருமாலால் எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்றின்புருவர் எம்பாவாய். In this Pasuram, which is the Palashruti Pasuram of the Thiruppavai, Andal breaks character and describes the fruit of chanting the Thiruppavai. She describes Sriman Narayana as Vangal Kadal Kadainda Madhavanai Keshavanai, the long-haired husband of Lakshmi who churned the ocean full of ships. In Kurma Avataram, Sriman Narayana helped the Devas churn the ocean under the pretext of obtaining Amrita, when really he was trying to obtain Mahalakshmi. In the same way that under the pretext of helping the gopis with the Pavai Nombu to obtain rain, he really obtained the gopis themselves since they did Sharanagati to him. Andal describes Sriman Narayana as Madhavan, the husband of Lakshmi, because it is due to his association with Lakshmi that he shows compassion and overlooks the sins of those doing Sharanagati and grants them moksha. And she calls him Keshavan. Keshava has multiple meanings. It can mean the Lord of Ka and Isha, the Lord of Brahma and Shiva. It can mean the one who killed the horse demon Keshi, and it can mean the one who has long curly locks of hair. It's the third meaning that's relevant here because while Sriman Narayana was standing right next to the Devas, helping them to churn the ocean, his long curly locks of hair were flowing in the wind, but the Devas ignored him because they were busy trying to obtain Amrita. Nambi Thiruvaluthi Nadu Dasa once said, did the Devas belong to the race of cows? Were they as unintelligent as cows? They were staring at the ocean waiting for salt water when the real nectar was standing right next to them. Then Andal describes the gopis as Anga Parai Konda. Angu, in that place in Gokulam, the gopis obtained that great prize called moksha by going to see Krishna for the purpose of their Pavai Nombu and then doing Sharanagati to his lotus feet. Andal, on the other hand, didn't even do the Pavai Nombu. She just pretended like she was a gopi doing Pavai Nombu, and then she did Sharanagati to Sriman Narayana, and she obtained the very same fruit of moksha. Andal describes herself as Bhattar Piran Kode. Bhattar Piran means the Lord of Brahmanas, and it's a name for Andal's father Periyarvar, because he showed all the other Brahmanas how to properly live one's life by doing Bhagavad Mangalasasanam, seeking to protect Sriman Narayana, not merely be protected by Sriman Narayana. Andal describes herself as Bhattar Piran Kodai because Periyarvar isn't merely her father, he's also her guru. And so she identifies not just as a servant of Sriman Narayana, but also as a servant of Periyarvar. Then Andal describes how those who chant the Thiruppavai will achieve the same result that both the gopis and Andal herself achieved. She says, Thirumalal yengum thiruvarul petru inburuvar. They will obtain the holy grace of Sriman Narayana and always be happy. She calls Sriman Narayana Thirumal. Mal is a Tamil name for Sriman Narayana that denotes the fact that he is big, omnipresent in his Divyatma Svarupam, his divine essential nature. He is black in his Divyamangala Vigraham, his divinely auspicious form, and he is crazy with love for his devotees. And Thiru denotes that he is the husband of Mahalakshmi. So it is that Sriman Narayana who will bless those who chant the Thiruppavai with moksha. Parashara Bhattar once, in a goshti of people chanting the Thiruppavai, said every morning, in the early morning, you should chant Andal's Thiruppavai. And if you are not able to do that, then in the early morning you should at least chant the Chitram Chirukalai Pasuram, which describes the fruit, which is Kainkaryam, both in this life and in Paramapadam. And if you are not even able to chant that one Pasuram, just remember this Goshti, this incident of Parashara Bhattar and other great Bhagavatas chanting Andal's Thiruppavai. That itself will help you achieve the state that Andal wants you to achieve. திருவாடி பூரத்து சேகத்துதித்தாள் வாழியே, திருப்பாவை முப்பதும் செப்பினால் வாழியே, பெரியாழ்வார் பெற்றெடுத்த பெண் பிள்ளாய் வாழியே, பெரும்புதூர் மாமுனிக்கு பின்னானால் வாழியே, 143 வாழியே, உயரங்கற்கே கணியுகந்தளித்தாள் வாழியே, மறுவாரும் திருமல்லி வளநாடி வாழியே, வன்புதுவை நகர் கோதை மலர்பதங்கள் வாழியே, கோதை பிறந்த ஊர் கோவிந்தன் வாழுமூர், சோதி மணிமாடம் தோன்றுமூர், நீதியால் நலப்பத்தர் வாழுமூர், நன்மறைகள் ஓதுமூர், வில்லிபுத்தூர் வேத கோனூர், பதகங்கள் தீர்க்கும் பரமன் அடி காட்டும், வேதம் அனைத்துக்கும் வித்தாகும் கோதை தமிழ், ஆய்ந்தும் அறியாத மானிடரை வையம் சுமப்பதும் வம்பு,